everybody ready for this week's tutorial on checking my hair? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got a zit. All right. This week's tutorial, let's get on with it. After Effects, here we come. Open up your After Effects. And first thing you're going to want to do is go to your project. Just have that clicked. Make a composition. New composition. See, I'm only going to do a short composition, 17 seconds, because this is for a how-to. 17 seconds could take me 20 minutes. Alright, so we've made our composition. Let's add a new layer. So we're going to go to Layer, New, and Solid. And we'll call this BG for background. And it's 1920 by 1080, so that sounds good. Color is pretty much black on there. And let's go into our effects and presets and type in ramp. All we're doing here is making a background. I'm going to pull this ramp over. Whoops. I'm going to pull this ramp over to the solid. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pull this into the center and this into the center for a second. And I'm going to stretch this out bigger than what we can see. I like to do that. No room for error, you know. Alright, so let's go and change over in our effects. Let's change this linear ramp to radial ramp. See how we got like kind of a circle there. I'm going to change this black to, you know, and let's do some blue. I've been doing red. Let's do some purpley blue. Yeah, let's go with the darkness here. All right, so move this here right in the center. I'm going to pull this away to open it up. There you go, you get the idea. I'm going to move this over so you guys can see what I'm doing right here. This ramp scatter, I'm going to pull way up. I saw a guy do this, and it just adds like a more higher definition to the actual ramp, so you get like a cooler background. I'm even going to pull this away a little bit more, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend with the original just like that. Yeah, so that's going to be our background right there. Pretty simple background. You can use any kind of background you want. That really doesn't matter, but today I just feel like this is a good background. So next thing we're going to do is add another layer. So a new layer and solid. We're going to call this Spectrum 1. And okay. All right, and first, second thing, third thing we're going to do is probably find an effect to put on it. How about generate? And what can we generate? How about an audio spectrum? Those are nice. Lately I've been meeting a lot of people on YouTube that are artists, whether it be lyrical artists or people that play as musicians, and believe it or not, DJs too. So I figured I'd do something that they might like, because they come out with their own music, and these audio spectrum and audio wave generators really look cool. So I figured, you know, hey, if anything, they could look at it and maybe be able to make their own for their music. Okay, well, we do have to have music, so I'm going to get some royalty-free music right now. Let's see, I'm going to put project back here. Drag some royalty-free music in here. And look at how small really our composition is. It's just tiny. Nothing to this at all. And then I'm going to drag the music down underneath. Boom, like this. And I'm going to go back to the spectrum and the controls. Now with the spectrum, I'm going to change some of the colors on the spectrum. I'm going to change the start frequency to about 5 on this. And, oh, yes, right here, very important. You will get nothing until you do this. Go pick your music on audio layer. Make sure you do that, or you'll be like, Jeff, you make effed up tutorials and nobody can understand why they don't have any, there's no moving stuff. Well, that would be it right there. You want it to move. So Jeff is not going to try and screw you hard yet. All right. All right, so let's see if we got any movement whatsoever so far. Yep, we got some movement starting here. Sometimes the songs don't kick in right away. Not a lot of movement though, right? Okay, you see that? Not a lot of movement. So let's amp that up, baby. First thing we're gonna do is let's thicken this baby up. Oh yeah, thicken that baby up. Look at that. Then we're gonna make it, by thickening it, it's just thickness right here. I put it at about 39.70 or 40. Well, I'm a bricklayer, so it's close enough for me. Okay, maximum height. Let's get this maximum height up there. Oh yeah, that's like doing something there. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. All right, now we've got actual movement, folks. This is like incredible. I better be recording. All right, so let's do something with this hue. There we go, get some color difference. Look at that, it's starting to look cool already. All right, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add another one. Why not? Well, why not? All right, so let's click on this and hit Control D to duplicate it. And then make sure we're inside the effects for this one, and let's go real thin on this one. That one was a fatty. Let's go real thin to like 1.7. Looks good. Let's also click the comp so we can see what we're doing here. There we go. All right, let's make sure that it's on the wrong way. It says the wrong way. That's the royalty music from YouTube. And then our frequency, we'll put this down to 1 for the start frequency. And then we'll go up. Let's see. Maximum height. Ooh, the maximum height is good. Let's do not digital, but analog lines this time. All right, and then we'll offset this to 100. There we go. And then the offset for millisecond, I'm gonna put 2. Just I like to give it a little bit of difference, right? All right, so okay, you know what I see here? All right, I see that this has to go bigger. So let's bring the maximum height up on this one. Oh yeah, that's better. I'm gonna bring the thickness up just a little wee bit so you can see it. Ooh, this is gonna be kind of cool, guys. Just saying. All right, now we're gonna change colors because the colors aren't really sticking out. So let's find something that like sticks out on this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. I like it when you do it like that. All right, so we got two of them looking pretty cool so far, and we're gonna do some more. This is just a simple how-to for you musicians out there that you got so much talent, and if I can do any little thing to help you, I really want to. So and also this is really good for intros. If you like making intros, you can use these waves and then shrink them into lettering and have the lettering pop out, and it looks really cool. But that's another how-to. for another day. All right, so let's do something else here. Let's create another one by hitting Control D. Okay, and I'm gonna make sure. Go to comp. Here we go. Go back to comp again. Go to effects controls. And now I'm going to change this to, oh yeah, look at that. Change the frequency way up there. Maximum height. We can even go higher. Leave the duration. Softness. Let's see. Now what we want to do is go with dots. Let's get the frequency up higher, the thickness up higher, so you can see the dots. Okay. Oh yeah, looking really cool. But we're not done yet. Oh no, we're not. See, it would be really cool if these dots were like distorted. That would be really cool. And I think I could even put them up taller like that, you know? So let's add an effect onto this layer, another effect. Let's go to effect and go to distort, because I like to distort stuff. Don't tell anybody. He's distorting stuff. Turbulence. Ooh, turbulent displace. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, this is gonna be good. All right, so I love doing this kind of stuff. Let's warp this like that and turn the complexity up like that, and then the size, let's not do anything with the size. Yeah, let's leave the size, the amount. Let's see what this does here. Okay, you know what though? We need to do it different. Yeah. All right, let's see. All right, let's see what this does. Oh yeah. All right, so let's RAM drive this and see what we got here, folks. And the thing is, you can do these things so different for each thing. What I do is I'll sit here and play with them, and I'll be like, oh, that one looks cool at the end of the day, and I'll save it. And then if somebody hits me up and they'll be like, Jeff, I got a new track, and I want to do a YouTube video, and I'll be like, oh man, I got this perfect freaking spectrum that I set aside, and nobody's used it yet. It's totally custom. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, so we're gonna stop the RAM drive right here because I talk a lot, and this was a short tutorial. All right, so you get the point. That is our tutorial for today. What you're going to want to do, like I said, I always save these, so I'm actually going to go into File, and then I'm going to hit Save As. I'm going to type in for today's Spectrum 3, oh, 2 M's on there, great keyboard, and then hit Enter. It saves a project so that, you know, if anybody ever does want this particular project that I made, Boom, I got it. And believe it or not, the only difference between any of these things is I can hit the music, right? And just get rid of it and then put in new music and then go to the effects and link it onto the new music. So it's really that easy. See, there's no music now. So I'm going to drag in a different YouTube song. Let's see. I don't even know what this is, but it's going in there. Let's go to the project. Strange Ways. It's royalty free music. That's all I know. All right, put it in there. And then we'll go back to our effects. Click on an effect. Now, see how it's reset to spectrum? I would just go to Strange Ways. Go to the next one. Strange Ways. Go to the next one. Strange Ways. All right, and then what you do is the same thing. You just RAM drive it. And for sake of argument, I'm going to see? That easy. All right, now when you're all done and you want to render it, obviously you go up to Composition, Add to Render Queue, click on that. Wait a second, if you have a slow hard drive, because I am using my slow hard drive for this, go to Lossless, and you're going to want to put this to H.264 compression, and output audio if you want your audio in there, and then your comp, and save the name tutorial 1 today. All right, and you would save, and that is it. And there's our intro for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Check out the other how-tos and tutorials here. Subscribe and please comment. I appreciate it. The only way to make this channel better is to get even criticism, or I'm not looking for a that a boy, but it does feel good when I get a thumbs up. All right, so everybody, see you next week when I do my next how-to.